This episode is brought to you by Switch Fix. Switch Fix, a better way to play the Nintendo Switch on the go. With the sleek, lightweight design, it allows you to slide in your Nintendo Switch, clip your Pro Controller, and play more comfortably. No more faulty attachments and uncomfortable Nintendo Switch grips. Switch Fix is an absolute game changer. Get your Switch Fix today at getswitchfix.com or join our giveaway by clicking the link down below. There are 6 ways for you to win. Through the link, you can subscribe to Chiptooth Gaming, like a CTG video, visit Switch Fix's Indiegogo, share the campaign with your friends, and a bonus entry when you do all 5 mentioned. One more time, that is getswitchfix.com or enter the giveaway in the description below. And then now, on to your scheduled programming.
Bienvenidos. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Completely Consensual right here on Chiptooth Gaming, your weekly gaming news show. For your first-time listeners, we drop episodes every Friday on youtube.com/Chiptooth Gaming, and we drop on iTunes, Google Play, everything that has a podcast. We up in there for you guys. We want to make sure you listen to it wherever you are, wherever you can. I am your host for the show, Compa Andres. I was waiting for that. I know you're pouring that ever so sweet
I'm a
big
good
blue.
multitasker, what can I say?
I was make sure. It's okay.
Party foul. Should
It's
take you
okay.
off the podcast for that.
You mute him for 5 seconds, Tambo. But
Suck
we
my
got
dick, cocksucker.
we gotta get the guests coming. We got Mikey,
tonight.
Double D Doherty,
What's up, players? What's going down?
and then the ever so nasty That Kid Flowers. What's
So
up?
nasty. SSN coming to you. Coming young check.
What
Little
was that?
pension.
SSN.
Sean so nasty.
SSN.
Bitch.
That's social security number. I don't know
Call
what
me
the fuck you
that
guys are
young
talking
social.
about. I'm over here like,
Call me Lil Check. Young pension.
I was like,
You know
what's
what I
going on? I'm like, why you want my
That's my
social
rap
number?
name. Young pension.
Don't
Take it.
your
No,
nickname
I
should
swear
not
to
be.
God, if I see a new rapper come out of nowhere, like one of these fucking like Drake wannabes, and your name is Young Pension, I'm suing you.
Young pension.
Chiptooth Gaming's coming after your ass.
We got the best
No Young
lawyers.
Pension, no Lil Check, and no SSN. That's me.
That's your boy, Shawn
You
So
trademark?
Nasty.
You trademark
Shawn
it?
So Nasty.
You gotta
Cocksuckers.
go to trademark it, dude.
I'm gonna have to trademark that.
And then, guys, he's back, better than ever. My boy
Oh,
Tambo.
he back.
Tambo in the back.
In the back.
Back in the back.
We got
like
the
that.
producer
We
back.
got the producer back.
Back
He's
in the
been
back,
lost a
hitting
couple
it from
times. We sent up a couple milk cartons. They work. People
the
come back and say, hey, I found him. He's some ranch somewhere. And I'm like, hey, good looking out. Bring
He's
it back.
like changing the couch. You lose them, but you're so happy when you find it. You know what I mean?
I don't know how that. I've never heard that one before,
Yeah,
but okay.
I
Let's
I
just
like
keep
that.
going with that
was
one.
clean.
You lose the couch? How you gonna lose the couch?
That was like
I said changing the
like
couch.
one of those Western.
Oh,
like,
changing the couch.
It's like changing the couch.
Why would you change your couch?
No, it's
he's-
like change.
He's white.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Let him alone.
I don't get it.
Let him
It's
one
a
of
white-
his little
when I-
white phrases.
That's
You
why
never
you
lost
talk at
changing the
Supercuts.
couch, cocksucker?
You get on that
Well,
horse, you gotta ride it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Old
means
Town
that-
Road.
Hey, gotta ride that
Sometimes you gotta show
steed.
you culture. You know what I'm saying? Multicultural over here. He was a little white.
Wild hog. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, but we're all back together. We're good to go. Back with another episode for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, listening, all that good stuff. What you guys been up to though? What's new with you guys?
We got kicked out of a Best Buy.
That shit
And
was
let me
hilarious.
tell you.
That happened.
That happened. I know. I saw the vlog, and you guys were just going in there, and you guys got a little warning, and then you're like, "Nah, fuck that.
Okay, yeah.
I'm Sean so nasty."
We weren't like kicked out, but like
Yeah,
we definitely could have been.
I like
kicked
how he
out.
says not kicked out, but then in the fucking
I mean, in my
clickbait,
eyes,
we got kicked out.
Oh yeah, hey, we
in
gotta
my
get the
eyes,
views.
Chiptooth was kicked out. Okay, they shut
Chip
the whole
Tooth?
shit down.
Yeah.
We got kicked out.
That's not cool.
Yeah, Chip
I
Tooth Gaming
wasn't
got
even
shut
there.
down in a Best Buy.
We
Wasn't
got
even
kicked
there.
out.
So first of all, why were you guys there? What's going on? Give us. I know we had a
Crash.
video coming up. Oh, we had a video already up about it, about the Crash Bandicoot.
Honestly, I don't
got-
even know why I went.
You don't know why you went?
Shut up. We had a good time.
Fuck Crash. Like, I didn't even go for Crash.
There's really only one person in this room who loves this so much that he travel miles and miles and miles
San
to
Jose.
play 2 matches to
3?
get kicked out.
I played all 3 maps.
You
And
played-
let me tell you, cocksuckers, what a time
What a
to
time!
be live. Now you can go check out the vlog because at the end of the vlog,
Check it out.
since it got cut short by fucking Best Buy, fuck you.
That was such a fun day.
Yeah, it was a fun day. I had a good time, but I left impressions there so you can get my in-depth impression. But
Yeah.
goddamn, the game just is so like this is gonna be a fun game. It is a learning curve. Like Sean,
I remember.
Sean's just bad at video games in general.
I
think-
just want to say,
I think
Whoa,
you're
he
gonna have a
calling
good
you
time.
out.
I think you're gonna have a good time.
Why is he calling you out? What did you do?
I just want to say, I've never played Crash before in my life, so that was new for me. Like I was learning.
So you have 0 hours.
Was that your first
I
time
was
playing Mario
learning-
Party when we played?
Come on.
Oh.
So yeah, it says
Come on. That's not the same. That's not the
YouTube.com
same.
/gaming/couch
Not
clash.
the same.
watch that episode of. Watch me get 2 stars. Watch me get 2 stars.
The biggest honey pot that I've ever seen in a fucking game.
You got
ever.
play. The best move though is Tambo right after you got the 0.
How'd you get
Tambo
the
straight up
two
used that
shots,
golden
two
pipe, took your star, and dipped.
That wasn't Tambo. That was me.
That was Tambo. Was he? Oh, that was you. Okay.
Anyway, go watch our
That
latest
was
couch clash.
hilarious.
Anyway, so yeah, we went to a demo event
bring it
at
back.
Best Buy to play Crash Team Racing. It feels tight. The first cart I played of because there's multiple carts.
Yeah.
That's new to this game.
Ooh.
They're adding
Strap
that
in there, buddy.
What else, Mikey?
As
What
I-
else is
It's a roller
exciting?
coaster
As
now.
I was playing the first cart, like the jump felt off. Like the jump when you jump and
I saw
drift,
that,
how
you're-
the mechanic feels is you jump
That's how it is, though. I
and then
remember.
you drift.
I remember just playing the original
Hold on.
Crash Bandicoot.
Did you hear
Remember?
when he said you jump and then you drift? It's fucking stupid. Why can't I just turn my fucking cart?
So you
know,
can't
just-
drift. You can't
I
just
mean, you can,
Tokyo drifting. You can't
But
just.
that's how you're
No, you
like
can't.
bad at
You
video
have to
games, like
jump.
you.
Ooh.
Last time you were in 8th place when we were playing.
Hey.
Get choked up over there. Huh? I ate the first. I finished first, cocksucker. Don't leave that out. Anyway,
That's not important.
so before I put Shawn in check again,
That's not important.
it felt off because I was using the Team Bandicoot car
Uh-huh.
from Nitro Kart. It felt a little bit off, like
Felt a
like
little
it,
bit off.
like I could not like nail it down. And then I switched the cart back to the original, and it felt exactly like it. So
Okay.
I'm stoked for it. I like the customization that they're adding to it. I have a whole bunch of impressions.
Look
so
and
you can
feel
go
is
watch.
good though.
You can go watch that video for what you want my full in-depth impressions on the demo. But I had a good time.
Yeah. Don't
Gonna get
ruin-
it?
Yeah. Oh, how we can ask this guy?
It's online.
I know, right? Dumb question.
Water wet? Yeah, of course.
You
He's
know what I
gonna
mean?
fucking get it.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. I mean,
Get
at
some
first I
traction
remember
on that video too.
that's how it is. Though. Anytime you get a remaster, I mean, there's a little tweak here and there. I remember when Crash Bandicoot came out, when it came out with all 3, everybody was saying the jump's off.
Yeah, on the
Everybody,
first one, the jump
was off.
was a little bit
Everybody was like, the jump is off, the jump is off. And I'm pretty sure any kind of remaster you get is always going to be just
But
a little bit different. Even Spyro. You
here's
guys
the
played
thing.
Spyro. Was Spyro different for you when you played it? When you picked up Spyro?
It actually felt really good.
Yeah,
Alright, go fuck
but
me then.
Here's the thing
I'm
though.
wrong.
I'm
It
sorry.
felt different because there was a different mechanic in the game, right? The
Uh-huh.
carts, right? There was no cart before. It was everybody had the same kind of cart. The each person's stats were different.
Okay.
Once I switched back to the original CTR cart,
Mhm.
it felt exactly like it.
That's good.
I know there's this video where it was a guy who played it before the demo
Uh-huh.
as Tiny, and then he like did this
Tiny.
turn, and then he got eaten by a plant because his turn was too wide, and then he did it on the remaster like when he went to go demo it, and
Yeah.
the same thing happened. So it really is like one for one,
That's good.
which is I don't know. I'm excited. I'll move past this because I know I don't want to fucking bore you
Hey,
guys
take
with my
it, it's
nerd
okay.
shit.
So I know
It's
when
who
you
you
watched
are.
him play, how bored were you though?
I mean, I was in there for the moment. You know what I mean? I was looking around, little Best
We were
Buy.
talking to Miles.
Yeah, the Best Buy guys were staring at us. I was staring back. I was like, hey,
You
They
staring back.
swarm Shawn.
it was
Why
weird.
they swarm you?
Well, I mean, a couple reasons.
I've
but
never seen a black man. Let me go to like,
That
what's
might have
going
been
on.
one of them.
Among one, I was a
We
black
were
guy
in
with a
San
camera.
Jose.
So like,
What the fuck?
it was like, what's going on? No War Star video. So they kind of swarmed me. I was like,
Because you were the one with the camera, so obviously they're trying to be like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
I mean, it was clear as day what we were doing.
Yeah.
You
I
know
mean,
what I mean?
you
I
see
didn't have to
Mikey
hide
with
that.
straight up the double D Doherty's like
Like I get it. I'm intimidating at first, right?
you're
But,
white, I don't know.
especially in the whole double D getup. But like, we weren't being assholes. We weren't screaming.
I know
I
how you
wasn't
guys
being
are.
disruptive, right? I know the rules when I do shit like this.
Yeah,
right?
because I'm pretty sure you. I'm like we were talking about earlier. I was like, Mikey, what if you saw a guy playing that shit and you would have gone up to him like, "I challenge you, you cocksucker, come over
I
here."
would have, and I would have like at least like dialed
In that
back a little
persona,
bit.
you
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
dialed it back.
But like,
the,
it definitely dialed back for this like event.
I saw it.
Thing,
No,
right? Because
exactly.
It's like I get it. I've worked retail. Like I don't want
cause
to
a scene and all that.
I don't want to film the exits. I don't want to film the product. Right? We're just here in this little PlayStation area. Right? That's it. No exits around or anything. So that's usually what they have a problem with if you do it.
Yeah.
And this Best Buy just was stupid. So shout out
They
to
don't
you,
like fun.
Dumb,
Kurtner.
stupid.
Santana Road. They're not
Motherfuckers.
happening in Santana Road. That was pretty funny. But no, yeah. I mean, we can kind of get into a listener question right now because it's kind of about the remakes. And I go by my boy Frank. He's at Monkey King 15.
Is that Frank Flores? Oscar
Frank
Flores?
Yeah. He kind of just
Oscar.
in the spirit of remakes, and we're talking about it. He's like, "What PS2, Xbox games would you like to see remade with today's technology?" He would personally love to see Silent Hill 1 through 4, all of the Silent Hill. So I'm like, damn.
One game.
One of them.
A whole trilogy.
The whole thing. So, I mean, it is interesting now that we're getting a bunch of more remakes. I'm like, his dream remake would be Silent Hill. We already got Church dream remake with
Yeah,
all
I'm
of...
fucking done. Like, I don't need anything else. I mean, Sly would be nice, like Cooper. But in all honesty, I got everything I ever wanted. Like, I'm pretty, like if shit comes along, I'm cool with it. But that, like, yeah, my dream break has happened.
Good.
Like, I'm lost for words just because it's like I never thought this would happen, and it's happened twice. So it's like,
I know you got the best of both. I know he was already happy with Crash, and then he just like, oh my god, with the fucking with the
CTR is what I wanted, and goddamn,
that would be the one that'd be like, holy shit. What about you?
I mean, I don't really have any game. I kind of just played the games. I mean, most of the games I played, like,
Truck Simulator.
just kept.
Truck Simulator Remastered was good.
I knew he was gonna say that game.
In
I
4K.
knew he was gonna bring it back. No, I don't really play. Like, most of the games I play have a series that's still going today.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like MX versus ATV.
Uh-huh.
I used to play the fuck
Yeah,
out of those
I know
games,
something.
but they keep going. So like, I can't really say I would remaster of something old because that'd be kind of dumb because they always build on the old stuff. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like all the games, especially like all the fighting games. They're obviously still making the same.
No Tony
games.
Hawk.
Ooh, that's fucking
Tony
good
Hawk.
one. I didn't even fucking think about
Yeah,
that.
or
Tony Hawk
Xbox.
Pro
Don't
Skater,
even-
like
or
remastered.
Xbox.
Ah, I didn't even think
Is
about
there an
that.
OG Xbox game that you really like?
Honestly,
You want to bring back Viva Pinata? What's good?
Viva Pinata.
That's the one. Give me that
Come
remaster, dude.
Nah.
Dude, Mexican with the Viva
what was
Pinata
that
game.
one
I was
game?
up in there.
I think it was indie games like Naughty Bear, where like you just walk around the forest and you.
fuck?
Oh, I
Naughty
remember
Bear?
Naughty Bear. Dog.
Do you remember
And
that
you
game?
fucking kill fucking other
Bro,
teddy
that
bears.
I
game
feel
was
like
the
that's just
fucking
like-
shit. I
That
swear
game
to
was
God, that
broken
was the
as
game
fuck,
shit.
but it
oh,
was
that
fun.
game was the
I
shit.
remember that
For a
shit.
split second, I was like, is that like the corner section of a Build-A-Bear that's like rated 18 and up? Like, what?
Yeah, it's just
what the
a
fuck
fucking-
is
No,
this?
it really is that. It's like Build-A-Bear, like
Bruh.
fucking rated R.
It was just,
What
I remember I
the
played this
fuck?
one map. I had
I think he
set
fucks
everybody
like
up.
other bears too.
Whoa.
Like it's a whole thing.
It's
I don't. Okay, yeah, all right.
It's like Conquer kind of. It's like in the
This is crazy.
the Esca Conquer.
thing.
Developing news, guys. I never heard about this shit.
That was the shit. But I mean, I don't want to remake of those. Those are just good games.
Yeah.
Like,
Those are class. They
live
stay
in 'em,
untouched.
Let them go.
Those are in the vault.
Bully.
Oh wow.
I want to remake a Bully. A remake or a sequel, but
Yeah, I was gonna say sequel better.
I
don't
mean,
know
if you
about
do
it.
a remake and you make it bigger, like you add shit. Like all these remakes now, they're no longer in a box.
I think
Yeah.
the world's way too PC for that game to come back.
Who knows?
Don't have our kids live in that.
It's
There's-
right.
You know,
I
that's
mean,
not what we want.
Sean makes
Especially in this days.
Sean makes a valid point. Like, I mean, it's on the PS4 right now as like a
Like on the PSN little
Yeah.
like download
the
stream
PS2
type
classics.
Damn.
Who does that though? Do you guys play with that?
I do.
I still haven't
Destroy All Humans. Got that.
I tried
Oh,
to
that
play
would
like
be
the
another
old
really good
God
Good
of War
one.
games on that, but
There's only
wasn't
one
the
game
same.
that comes to my head that I would really kind of want to remake, and I'd actually put hours into it because I know I put hours into it when I was a kid. It was gonna be Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Need for Speed Underground 2 was
I don't know
probably
why,
by
but for
far
Need
the
for Speed-
funnest fucking racing game I've ever played in my life.
Hot Pursuit
The
2 for
nightclub?
me was like, for some reason I was like, I was a kid and I
That's
was
good
like,
too, but
I
not
was
as good.
killing, I was
Not
running.
as good.
I don't know why. I think that game for me, remake, make that shit with more explosives, flash your cars, all this shit. I'd get it in there. I'd get up in
You
there.
get up in there.
All
Big
up in
Cap?
there. No spit.
I mean, yeah, I'd have to say like Sly Cooper would probably be the one that I want.
Bro, you
like,
said
That'd be
like
the good one.
7 different games, bro.
Well, no,
No,
I'm just
s-
throwing ideas
How you went
out
from
there.
no games to like 8?
No,
Wow.
I got no
I'm
games.
throwing games out there. I'm saying overall,
Sly Cooper would be good.
But
That
like
kind
a
of
Bully would be cool, but like again, none of these I'm like
Never
dying
played
to
Sly
have.
Cooper.
games in the vault to come back. I mean, it's a good conversation. It's a good thing to kind of start thinking. I mean, again, remakes are always going to be there. Remakes are always going to happen. So come as they go, see what they mark, see what they can come down. That'd be pretty cool.
So this seems like to be in our impressions section, right?
Hey, real quick, Tambo, did you ever play a PlayStation? Did you have a PlayStation 2?
Dumbo had
you
that.
just- Was you outside mowing the lawn? What?
Oh,
Nah,
no.
not more than
I'm uncomfortable.
I don't know this
Hey,
question.
chill. Take it easy. What you mean?
Hey, that was pretty racist, bro.
How was that racist?
Yes,
What
dude,
you mean?
come on, Flower-
I'm not
Flowers.
the type of person.
Tone it
That's not
down.
me.
Tone it down, dude.
That's definitely not who I am.
Just because you got
guys.
waves now.
That's definitely not who I am, guys.
It was probably the same day you got out of juvie, but
See, I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
PS2, yeah, I did have PS2. I had PS2 and PS3.
Okay, what'd you play on it?
I played Tony Hawk for sure. Need for Speed.
Need for Speed, I was the one.
Not many sports games, bro. Sports game, I was. fucking
Sports games, they come
whack.
out all the time, though. That's the reason
was
why I
whack
feel
at
it.
those.
NCAA. That was my
Bring
shit.
back NCAA, right? I did Fight Night. Give me Fight Night. Fight Night was a game I'd always get into. Fight Night.
They still make those games.
No, you
the
don't.
boxing games,
Champion,
man.
Fight Night
Yes, they
Champion.
do.
I think
They
Fight
stopped
Night.
I remember
Fight
the
Night
boxing
Champion was
games.
like the last one I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I think Fight Night Champion was the last like one that they made, and
With
it was
the
off the
PlayStation
PS3.
Whatever. Let's
No.
Yeah, the PlayStation Move
That's
one.
that's a Creed 2, right?
There's a Fight Night.
There's a PSVR. I don't know. It's cool, but let us know what you guys would want to see. That would be a
What's
quick question.
What's the news? What's the news?
We'll get into the news, man. Chill,
Well, I
chill.
thought we were still
I'm
on
chilling.
impressions here.
Impressions.
Are we,
I
that's what we
mean,
doing still?
Yeah, I
but
mean,
because
you're still
My
playing.
well, we
My
still gotta
bad.
talk about you.
Yeah, it's okay.
My
I'm gonna
bad.
talk about
Well,
you.
and me too. You got a big.
Nobody cares about you anymore. You got your Crash Bandicoot
I know,
time.
but that wasn't. Let's go. Let's go on. What you been
I
playing?
want to know what, because I know you're
Mortal
tackling.
Kombat. That's the only game I've really been playing.
Alright,
Mortal
so-
Kombat 11.
I think we talked about
Oh,
that
I
last
thought you were
week.
gonna
Right?
say something.
No,
I
you
spoke
actually-
a little bit.
Yeah, because we just came out.
Anything else to add? I know Adam Butcher's dying to hear
Um,
more.
How
Adam,
bloody is it?
if you're looking to get that game, Adam, get that game. You know why? Because the game teaches you step by step on how to play it. Do that tutorial. Tutorials in games are really slept on, but this is a good one. I recommend everybody do the tutorial because you will learn the way.
What's your top
D-Wave.
3 fighting games of all time?
Ooh.
Uh,
Marvel vs. Capcom.
honestly,
That's the one on me. That's
All right,
PlayStation
let me think about this.
PlayStation All Stars. PlayStation All Stars.
PlayStation. Marvel vs.
Smash
Capcom.
Bros for sure.
Is that
Which
considered
one?
Ultimate?
The one that was
Brawl?
on the Wii U. I don't know which one that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really had a
Smash
lot of fun
Brothers
with that
U
one.
or whatever the fuck it was?
No, it was. I don't know if it was Brawl or 4, but
I think it was 4 then, because if it's
Smash
not
Bros.
Brawl. that's
Yeah.
before.
I think it was
Brawl
definitely
was
4.
U. Or
Brawl
on
wasn't
Wii.
you.
It was on Wii.
Brawl was Wii, right?
Yeah.
So 4. Smash Bros 4 was probably like one of the funnest fucking Smash Bros I've ever had fun on.
I like
Um,
Ultimate a lot.
It's just the Switch one.
It had more characters. They had different. It was different. All right, you didn't play it, but that game, Dragon Ball Rage and Blast, the first one. All right, that game was not only fun because it was an anime game, but it was just the community. Like everyone like shit talk. Like it was crazy. Like it was wild.
It's pretty wild.
For those at you home,
I know.
For those of you at home, that is
Those
our
who played that game in the
exciting.
OG days, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's probably a few of you watching, but you know what I'm talking about. And the last fighting game, Mortal Kombat. I've always had a lot of Mortal Kombat fun.
Which one?
Just in general, like the series.
All of 1 through 11.
1
just
through
like
11.
just like Frank. Just like Frank. 1 through all of them.
I mean, there's very little that they
Went through all of
changed.
them, Doug.
Like, some of
Fuck
them
it.
have the same combos. You can do the same combos,
Yeah.
like from game to game. So like, it's very little they change the story.
No, I heard
Would
the
you say
story.
about Mortal Kombat 11 is the best Mortal Kombat?
I'm not too hardcore of like a Mortal Kombat player to tell you that, but I mean, it's the funnest one I've played so far. Yeah,
that in itself already says something, so that's good.
yeah,
That's cool.
funnest one I've played in a minute.
So I know that game came out. Days Gone. Who touched Days Gone?
Ha! You cocksucker! I did.
You touched Days Gone.
So you didn't touch it. I don't know why.
I
Yeah, let me
bought
know
it,
what's
You're a
up.
but
coward.
I couldn't want to get it.
Again, I keep saying
I'm
this.
for the
Andres is a
people.
coward. He
I'm
goes,
for the
"I'll let my
people.
brother play it.
Yeah, my brother wants to play it. He fucking played the game. I'm still trying to get
We
my.
got a gaming podcast.
I'm over here trying to be secure. Okay, that game's still on my ass, so I'm trying to beat that first.
I've been seeing you play it more. I respect it.
Yeah, I'm trying, dude. I'm in there.
We got a gaming podcast,
But
and Andreas
Days
doesn't
Gone-
want to play shit.
This is
for
why
you
this is
guys.
why games just go trendy. All right, hey, let them dig in the secure, okay? I'm just playing.
But what you
Um,
been? How you feeling about Days Gone? Because
Honestly,
I've heard. So let me get you what I'm thinking right now, because I remember Days Gone being a game that was delayed, and then everybody was like, "Oh shit, it's delayed. Fuck, it's gonna be a bad game."
nobody said.
People said that. I said that. That's more than enough. All right, and then right before it came out, people got their hands on it, and then people were saying, "Oh my god, this game is great. It's a breath of fresh air. The UI, the menu is all different. It's good." They were just saying, positive things, like shedding a little bit more like, okay, cool, give this game a chance. Then the game came out, and then everybody's like, it's repetitive. It's the same shit over and over. Ben Studios, blah, blah, blah. It's just, they were just kind of, again, back to like, okay, it's not a AAA, Sony exclusive game that we all know and love of a home run game. It's a game that's just average, and because of that, it's already kind of a leg down. Because it's not perfect, because it's not great, it's like deemed bad.
No, it's great.
So I know
Okay.
you love it, and it's crazy because I hear my brother's playing it, and I'm over here in my room playing, and he's playing, and then I hear him like legit getting mad and excited. It's like, this game's pretty cool. Like, he first encountered a horde. He's like, a horde of zombies. He's like, oh, what the fuck? And he called me. He's like, hey, come over here. Come look at this shit. It's hella crazy. Like, he was genuinely excited about seeing a horde of zombies, and he was like, dude, this is fucking cool. And that was pretty cool. So, I mean, what was your experience? What do you
No,
think?
I mean, okay, so this is the thing. It's a great game.
Great game.
But like great to me is like 7, 8.
Okay.
Like 7.58, right?
That's
so I mean,
good.
it's not. And here's the thing: people are so used to Sony producing experiences versus video games, right? God of War was an experience.
Definitely.
Last of Us was an experience. Horizon Zero Dawn was an experience, right?
Mhm.
Whereas this is a video, it's like a video game by all definition, right?
Yeah.
The story is. There's one storyline in the story that's really, again, this is no spoilers. I'm just going to be giving
I was
you.
going to say
Yeah,
spoilers.
no, there's no
What's
spoilers.
going on?
But there's one storyline in the story where it's solid. It is a solid storyline, right?
Is it part of the main thing or is it like a side quest thing?
It's weird because there's no real main
It's
like
weird.
thing.
Really?
Yeah, it branches into a couple different
I don't want to say.
So is this like you're just a survivor?
stories. Yeah, I
That's
mean,
interesting. It's interesting.
you
take.
know, it is, and here's the thing.
Yeah.
That sounds like an experience to me.
No. So
Well-
this is probably the most video game that like Sony has published
Exclusive.
in a while. I'm
Good.
talking like probably since like Twisted Metal,
Holy
like
shit.
where
So
it's like not.
go kill.
Yeah, well, yeah, and I mean, there's story, and like I said, there's one really solid story thread, and then the rest is very much what you would expect, just in terms of like, go fucking kill this dog, and I'll fucking pay you this,
No.
or,
If you have
like,
to kill a dog, I'm not
clear-
playing this game.
No, it's like,
I'm gonna let you know right
bad
now.
news. I fucked up some wolves.
Oh, you sons. Oh, it's a wolf. Well, no,
That's a
fuck
dog.
you.
It's a puppy.
It is, yeah.
and
it's
let
Shadow.
me tell you what,
It's Tony.
if
it's
I
Game
saw
of
a
Thrones
regular
Shadow. Shadow would fuck
I'd
you up.
fucking kill it.
Oh my
No, just
god.
kidding.
You ruthless,
Just kidding.
ruthless son of a bitch.
No, so the like this, it has very video gamey stuff in terms of like.
So what do you mean by video gaming
Like
stuff?
clear out these camps to
Uh-huh.
open up the open world, right?
Okay, no, yeah,
and then,
like a little bit
you
of-
have the foggy map, and then like the foggy map's very hard to beat unless you clear out the camps, and then
Uh-huh.
it unfogs the map, and then you can go there and
Do
there's
all the
other
side
missions.
things of it.
There's side, it's very, and then there's like different camps where you can buy and trade, and like hunting. You're
Is
like,
it open world? Sorry.
Yeah, it's open world.
Okay, cool.
and I'll get into the part I like, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
let me just
Get
explain,
in there.
like,
Get a little bit in there.
well, in a minute. So like it feels like hunting's kind of thrown in there as like you can hunt
You
to
don't
get
have to.
money, but like there's no real purpose to it. But again, I don't have a big problem with it. I don't need this to be fucking Red Dead Redemption where you have to fucking
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
eat and like keep up and
I
then, like
remember
sleep
that.
and everything like that. I'm not about
Get your
that
canned
anyway.
goods. Get your canned
Yeah.
foods. Red Dead, dude. I put like a couple hours into it. It's just like,
Well,
dude,
yeah, I'm cool off
overwhelmed.
that.
I literally get overwhelmed.
It's too dense, right? So like I'm fine with that. I know I know if people have critiques on that too, is like just in terms of like hunting and things like that.
Yeah,
Feel a
tell me
little.
what Days Gone.
That's what I am.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Red Dead.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was
Pay
interested.
That's cool.
fucking
Yeah,
attention,
yeah.
Sean.
Oh
I
yeah,
am.
so like
I
people
love
have
you
like
also.
critiques about like hunting doesn't feel like it really has a purpose, but I mean it kind of does because then you can collect it and you can sell it for shit, but like you never really have to eat in the game. But like again,
Yeah.
that's all like semantics, right?
Mhm.
You're getting hung up on it. What I really enjoy about this game though is the music, like hold on. First of all, before I get into what I like as well, is like I know I keep saying that, but the story is like I said,
I'm
other
waiting
than
for
other
it.
than the main thread, there's some things in here where it's kind of like cringy,
Yeah.
and there's like
Cringy in the way that it's done, made, what?
like
Like the acting of it?
the
Or
story, it just like his,
Rachel.
yeah, like
A
it
little
just
weird.
it feels like a lot of empty relationships besides like the main relationship
Yeah.
between him and his boy, but
So that's what you mean differently when you say it's like it's more of
Yeah,
a
it's a
video game
video
experience
game.
rather than an experience in a way of like storytelling driven. You really get attached to the characters, things like that. Because
Yeah.
I mean that's what you're kind of really
yeah,
saying,
he seems
right?
a little bit empty, as
Empty in a
character.
sense because
And
that's-
then there's some side characters where they're like there's this warden, and
This
then
is
like
you first
you-
couple hours in.
yeah.
Okay.
And you're
And
just
like
like-
you can see the camps, like there's like battles between camps, like
yeah.
fuck you, do business with us. Fuck you, fuck them, do business with us. Like you
Yeah.
can see like camps throughout the map, like having like rivals and like
That's
okay. And then it okay.
Okay. Some Walking
This
Dead
is very
shit.
early on in the game. So
Spoilers.
this isn't really a spoiler, but you get this, you do this job, right?
Oh yeah.
Asked by the other camp, and then you get to the other camp, and then you basically have an option, right? Who do I sell this to? This person has more guns, and this person has better. Said they'd upgrade my
See,
bike.
that's the thing. I hate kind of have doing that option because for me it makes me think like fuck. Like I want to know all my options before I go. Because if I go left and then you'll be
You'll-
like, well, you can't make a right now.
no,
like,
you'll eventually be able to make that right.
like
But
you'll
it's just
be-
like as of right now, it's like
Yeah.
Oh,
you
then
can
who
upgrade
cares?
your bike or you can upgrade your guns.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But here's the thing: the game feels so like the world of the game, and as someone who grew up in like the mountain range where it's
Uh-huh.
like very foresty and wilderness,
You grew up with
this
the
game
wolves.
feels like camping. Like it's very cool. Like it's a weird
interesting.
way to like explain it, but the way you interact with the world, it feels like camping. Like like early morning feels like early morning, right? And then like
I can imagine how that feels.
there's different.
Yeah, black people don't go camping, right?
There's different feelings to the game. Like it's like almost two different games. At night, the freakers are like harder to kill, but there's less of them. During the day, there's a shit ton of them.
They're
But you can knock them out.
You
really
sneeze
easy,
them and
right?
they die.
So there's very different strategies in terms of like missions.
Oh.
What?
I said, oh.
Oh yeah, there's different tactics in terms of missions. Like you could be like, fuck, this is a tricky area. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna wait until night, and then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna handle it.
You ain't about that life?
Around.
Wow, you ain't about that life.
What?
You'd rather wait for the daytime when it's easy.
No, I said wait for nighttime where it's harder, but I can slink around a lot easier.
Oh, well then the other way around.
Okay, you haven't played the game.
Who's not listening? Right.
I flipped it, but no.
So
that's actually really interesting.
It's unique.
Yeah.
And then you can like if
What
there's
game
like a
did that?
camp, you can like lure freakers to the camp and then
Dying
take
Light
out
was
the
like
camp.
that.
Yeah, it has a lot of hints of that, but at the same time, it's very much like. I don't know. It has a very distinctive feel.
That's
like,
good. I mean,
like the day-night cycle really is very awesome. Because like, there's times where you're like on a way to a mission, and you're like, "Fuck, am I gonna make it? Fuck, am I gonna make it? Fuck, it's nighttime."
Pretty cool.
And then it takes seriously like because I'm playing on hard, it takes like 4 shotgun fucking
to kill one of the
shots to
freakers.
kill one of the freakers, and you're like, "Fuck!" And then there's sometimes where you're like,
you get third party.
It's 4 like I have 4 shotgun bullets right, and then I have like 6 like pistol bullets.
Make
left.
them count, dude.
And then I'm going back from this place, right?
Yeah.
And it's in the middle of or about like turning day, right? Coming from night to day.
Yeah.
I just got back from a mission. I'm kind of fucked up. I have no health, right? I'm trying to find shit. My bike runs out of gas.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, fuck. And I'm like by this train station, right? So I'm walking.
So
I'm trying to look for. Hold on. And I'm trying to look for like gas, right? So I'm walking to gas. Hold it. And over here, I just hear like the fucking freaker sound.
Shit.
And then I turn over to the cable car, and there's maybe 100 freakers in 2 different cable cars stacked up on top of each other.
What
right?
is it?
And then there's like a trap set where it's like cans.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
accidentally tripped it. And then all of a sudden, all these freakers. I have my gas can, right?
Both of them on your way.
I'm trying to get to my thing, and eventually I had to say fuck it to the gas can, turn it around, throw it at the 100 freakers, and just blow it up. And then I got out of there.
You should have clipped that part. You should. There's a button on your remote that says share. You should have really kind of recorded that.
Yeah.
That would have been.
I know. I always forget that function's there.
It actually sounds really fucking interesting.
Yeah. So I mean,
because especially because there's 2 of them, like hundreds of them, and they're just you triple.
like during the day, those hordes get massive, and there's times where you're
So
like,
is daytime worse or nighttime worse?
daytime's easier to kill the freakers, but there's significantly more of them. Nighttime, there'll be like 10 of them in a horde, but it takes like 4 shotgun bullets each.
Oh, so they're fucking like.
Yeah,
tanks
they're
and
fucking
everything.
OP at night.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can pick your poison a little bit, which is cool. Because that was my question. Like, if you just leave your bike, would you able you could pick it up later somewhere, right?
You can find it, yeah.
But can you is it your bike, or can you literally just go to any
It's your
base's
bike.
camp and then
It's your
get that?
bike.
So okay, cool.
Because you do like make upgrades and shit.
That's
on
what you
it.
do. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, 'cause
which
that's
I
just-
like too, because it's like bigger gas tank. You can make the muffler quiet, so you can like sneak by like
That's pretty
hordes and
cool.
shit. Like it's really,
So you really
really
haven't.
thought out.
You really have you got into that issue? Do you know what the reviewers are saying when they say
Well,
it gets repetitive? Do you feel
Yes,
that a little
no,
bit?
100%.
You feel that already?
It's very video gamey. Like I said, go fucking.
Unlock this.
I
thing.
lost my Micah. Go find Micah for me, and I'll pay you 50 bones.
50 shekels. I got shekels
Running
for
around
you.
just hunting down shit for people the whole time?
No.
or-
I'm just saying that it's very video gamey side missions like that. And
Yeah.
then there's like the main 3 story arcs as you go through the game, and then it's like you discover more
I
camps.
know there's a bear zombie. I saw that like in a demo or something.
Yeah, so I mean,
Sounds a bear zombie.
it's cool. I like
Fucks you
hunting in the game, and that sounds so cliche, even though it feels like an
No,
afterthought.
it's still good
I
though
enjoy
because
it, like hunting them down on my bike.
you've always seen inner city zombies like Left 4 Dead. Cool, you're running around the city with this. Like it's just good to be like in the wilderness, that camp
You
setting.
feel so
It's
secluded.
open, yeah, exactly. Secluded. Like there's literally nobody to help you out, or there's nothing to really hide behind doors.
Yeah.
It's like you're just out in the open. I remember seeing it because like, I remember I was telling you my brother was playing it and he got freaked out by a horde. He's like, dude, come look at this shit. It's pretty fucking cool. And he's over here like on top of a water tower, like just looking at him like, look at those idiots.
You guys make me want to fucking play the game.
It just sounds interesting. I'm gonna wait for
It's
Sekiro.
Yeah, it's
but it's a good game. It's cool. It's a good game.
and it's cool because it's like you're right, like that. It's something that we haven't really gotten in games because you're right. We do get the very like inner like the city like hordes and what are you gonna do? Go hide out here. Where this feels just
Open,
dramatically
yeah.
different. Like I said, it feels like you're camping. Like
That's
it's
cool.
very cool and like walking and seeing the early morning or looking up and you can see all the stars. And
make
you're trying to go
s'mores?
to a camp, trying to sneak up on people. Like you'll see other camps out there and you have to go fuck them up. And then there are like the people. Have you
That's
seen Bird Box?
interesting.
I have seen Bird
Yeah.
Box.
Like the people who are like crazy.
Yeah.
There are like
Oh.
people like that.
Oh,
where it's
shit,
Like,
so-
like see the light, like those people.
See the line?
And then lastly on this, well, one thing I'll say before we get going on this too, it's
Yeah. Please.
play the game for yourself if you're unsure about it.
No.
Like reviewers, like I said, take everything everybody says with a grain of salt
A
because
little bit, right?
especially if you were expecting like a Last of Us, then yeah, you that was wrong of you to expect something like this. So the one thing is though, there is major like frame rate issues I've run into, and then the new patch started not bricking consoles, but crashing consoles.
But they fixed that.
They took
now.
down the patch,
Yeah.
so they had to
Heard
find
about
out what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
But even without the patch though, I do run in like with giant hordes. I do run into frame rate issues every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like it's not a big deal. Like I'll move past it. It's not like a game like breaker for me where I'm like, oh, this is unplayable. So I think it has a 72 on Metacritic.
That's
71.
exactly what I want to look up right now. It's the Metacritic score. Metacritic score is pretty much a culmination of everyone's review. Right now it's at 71. Not bad. User score is at 8, so it's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't know why people are getting flack. Reviews kind of do justice for some and not.
Metacritic is good in my opinion.
That's what I'm saying,
Like,
right?
that's-
It's like a
worth the buy.
harsh.
It's worth a try.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
It's not an amazing game and it's not a masterpiece, right? And that's kind of how I would rank it. It's a great game.
Buy it if you have the chance. If you're done with backlog, if you're caught up on your backlog games and you
Would
like,
you buy that full price again?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's good.
That's
For me. That's honestly like okay.
Hey,
I'd cop.
that's saying a lot.
I wait for it to be on sale.
I'm not disappointed with it like at all. Like I think it's
As long as
something
you have-
fun,
I mean,
especially
again-
in this time when there's not a lot to play right now.
Exactly.
I'm having fun with it. Yeah. I mean that's all I really got to say on Days Gone.
One thing, because we're talking about reviews, and this kind of a little bit not on the topic of games, but have you guys seen that Sonic trailer?
I've seen
The Sonic the
Pieces
fucking
of it.
Hedgehog.
on the internet
It's
like
pretty fucking bad.
My favorite post was IGN, and they had a bunch of different pictures of like Kirby and like all these video game characters with real teeth.
Oh yeah, they did like
photoshopped
how
in,
the
like, the
people.
real teeth.
They had yeah, it's
Like,
pretty
fucking
fucking
weird.
bad.
yeah.
But it's so the idea that so Sonic came out, right? They dropped the trailer and they dropped Sonic the Hedgehog. Wasn't too hot. A lot of people were bashing on it and how bad it looked. And this is where kind of like reviews come in and people kind of hating on it. It got so much hate that the guy or people working on it, they're like, you know what? You're right.
They're gonna redesign.
Let's scrap this shit and let's make Sonic look right.
They're gonna I saw some.
So
people
they
on
legit,
Twitter
yeah,
do
on
some
Twitter.
edits on it, and it looks way better. Like the
That's
edits
what
they
I
did
was-
on, like the internet handled.
How you
Sonic way
guys
better
getting?
than they
Yeah,
did.
how you guys getting paid millions of
And
dollars?
then Bro College Kid just did a Sonic way better for you guys.
Right.
And that's hilarious because it's absolutely true. And this is literally, I think this is the first time I've ever seen where people complained about something and the people actually listened.
I
That's
was
not true.
surprised.
Well, movie-wise.
Have you seen?
Movie?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, have
My
you seen
bad, I
Infamous
should've
2?
said
Remember
memes.
Cole with hair?
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, "Oh, he's Cole have hair," and then they got rid of it.
My bad. I should have said
Fucking
movie.
internet wins. You know what I mean?
Internet
Every
always
time.
wins.
Undefeated.
So a movie got so much backlash that they're like, you know what? You guys are right. Movie comes out in November in about 6 months. And they're over here like, you know what? Let's fucking, you're right. Let's just redo it.
What if they give us that same trailer with a different like looking Sonic? Would you be mad?
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't
give
know
a
how I
fuck.
feel. It's
I
Sonic the
don't give a fuck.
Hedgehog.
cares? If you're out there and you're mad about that shit, fucking, I'm sorry. Like,
But-
fucking get a hobby or something. Jesus Christ.
So, but do you think because of that, it's going to entice more people to be like that critical mob? Like if they don't like something, they gang up on it, hoping there's change?
People.
Like that's what I'm, that's
That's gonna happen no
But
matter
this is
what.
the first time I've ever seen it for a movie, though. I mean, games, it's a lot more frequent. And like even to you said your point right now where it's like Cole had hair and everybody's like, no,
If
fuck Cole with
anything,
hair.
they just secured a lot more people to look just to see what the fuck happens now because now that
Mhm.
they're listening to the audience, obviously, if I got you to change something, I'm gonna fucking see if you changed it. So,
Yeah.
end of the day, they're gonna get more money from it. So,
Do you think it's just going to be more of that mob mentality then when it comes to people like in public that they don't like something, they're gonna be like, you know what, we don't like this. Everybody getting up on it, they're gonna have to change it, and then it just kind of creates that hostile environment.
Sure, but I mean,
you don't have
it's
time
also the creator's job to put the foot down and be like, "Nah, fuck you guys.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do this."
yeah. So this is like the first time
Like,
I've
I
ever
wish
seen somebody like give in.
I wish BioWare would have done that with Mass Effect 3.
Andromeda
I wish
too.
I'd be like, "No, fuck you. This is our ending."
Yeah, but the ending,
suck it.
the ending of Mass Effect 3 don't bring me back
Like
those memories.
that's like your job, right?
Your
As,
job,
like, a
yeah.
creator. Like that's the story you want to convey, and if you like it, cool. If you don't.
Don't.
You can't please
Sorry.
everybody, and that's just what it is.
But again, if you're mad about this Sonic shit, I'm sorry. Fuck.
Yeah, I
I've
feel
seen some
bad that
funny
you're
shit on the
fucking.
internet.
It's
How do you
funny
think that Sonic kid feels?
That's what. Damn.
You know what Sonic kid I'm talking about?
No. Who
The,
talking about?
I put it in our next couch clash, next week's couch clash. But the when will you learn? When will you learn your actions have consequences?
I remember when
You freaking fricks!
that was pretty funny.
That's Sonic kid. Shout out. I bet you he's stoked.
He's super stoked. He's like, I'm ready.
He's like 32
He's
years
just,
old now.
He's just as excited as you are when it comes to like Crash.
32.
Yeah, it's weird.
So he's like, yeah, let's get it. But yeah, man, that's gonna be good. Let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens with that. I'm gonna be like, whatever.
You gonna
about
watch
it.
first day?
Fuck no. I'll watch a bootleg.
End of the day.
I'm gonna watch a bootleg probably. But let's get into news.
News.
This is gonna be interesting news. Because
Interesting news.
Epic is just on a steamroll, man. The Epic Store, they're just trying to tear shit up, man. They're trying to fuck up the PC gaming world. Epic acquires Rocket League developer. I don't know how to say this. I'm pretty sure it's Synox. Am I saying it right, Mikey?
But by who?
Psyonix.
Psionics.
Jeremy Dunham.
Yeah, so I knew I was gonna say it wrong too. I should have practiced. But yeah, Epic pretty much acquired them, and it's like, hey, Rocket League, you rolling with us now? What's good? And the idea behind that is that they're just pretty much saying, hey, it's gonna expand Rocket League more in the sense of like it's gonna be esports, we're gonna be creating more challenges and tournaments and all that shit between it.
Right.
And
Rocket
they're just
League Battle Royale.
At the same time, they're pretty much saying it's
hey,
gonna be
hey,
Shut the
exclusive.
fuck up. Don't say it.
hey, what
It's
if
not a
you're
good
Rocket
idea.
League though? It's a big ass map. It's like Demolition. People, you gonna tell me you wouldn't go watch Demolition?
I would just
Demolition
play
match?
Twisted Metal.
Facts.
But it's Rocket League, okay?
Cocksucker.
You got Batman Mobile just fucking
I'm
up
pretty
people.
sure Epic, since they bought it out, they're gonna add more game modes. Like the game is gonna keep evolving. I'm sure.
But so they bought it on Wednesday, and then the official thing won't be until the end of May or early June. Synox will continue to bring Rocket League experience across all platforms to all and current new players all over the world. This, however, will mean some changes for Steam version of the game. On PC, Rocket League will come to the Epic Game Store in late 2019. Until then, it will remain on sale on Steam. So yeah, it's just another swoop.
They're taking their
It's
shit
just
off
another
Steam.
swoop. They're really trying to fuck up
Yup.
Steam, in the sense of like, all right, cool, we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this from you, because Rocket League is still a heavy game. It's still a really good kind of
Yeah.
game to play.
Surprised it's
Rocket
not like a
streamed.
big esports game yet.
I'm over here, it's Rocket O'Clock all the time. You
I
see
bet
me
you I can
playing
kick
Rocket
your
O'Clock.
ass in
I will
Rocket League.
fuck you, you stupid.
I don't think you're that good.
I'm so
I can't play Rocket League for the life of me. I'm not gonna
dude. You gonna talk
Can't do
to
it.
this guy? I drove without a license for a year because I figured out my shit was like my license was suspended. I found out the hard way. So yeah, I know how to drive. Long story short, I know how to drive with or without a license.
What? You do the same
Doesn't
exact
change
thing.
the fact that you're bad at Rocket League. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, we gonna test this out. We're gonna test this out. When was the last time you even touched Rocket League?
When was our last Let's Play that I played Rocket League on?
Yeah, that's pretty bad. You know when I last played it?
Last night.
Right before I came here.
That's your
Rocket
shit.
Clock,
I'm just
baby.
kidding. It was last night. It was Rocket O'Clock. Shout out Sishan. We do duos, and then we wreck. I'm diamond. Wait, what rank are you?
There's
Oh,
ranks.
there's rankings.
You're not even ranked.
There's
Case
rankings
closed,
in
boys.
That game, no
Your boy's
shit.
ranked diamond in Rocket League, which means hey,
So
up here.
does that mean you're kind
Up
of good
here.
or really good?
It means I'm okay.
God damn it.
I'm like two ranks away from champion, but
I mean,
that's the idea.
This is a developer who has a relationship with this publisher before, right?
Yeah.
They were very close throughout the studio's history.
Right.
So I mean, I'm not surprised. It's cool. But again, I don't know.
What do you think they're
I don't
gonna do
know.
next?
I don't really care.
I know it's just interesting though because
To
they're
be
just picking it up.
honest, like Rocket League's a cool game and all, but
But the reason why I brought this up is because what next big move would Epic do to kind of take another thing away from Steam? Like, what's going to be
they're gonna
their
start
next
buying
big
up
move?
studios.
So they're just gonna keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
is
they're
gonna be the snowball effect.
Keep
hence.
getting exclusives. They getting they're getting AAA titles to their
I thought you said
to their
tank.
stores.
They're gonna keep buying.
Keep that.
They're gonna keep buying fucking studios, and eventually we're gonna get an Epic box,
Boom.
Epic Box. What? Like what?
like a Epic Games
Explain.
video game device. Like a
Oh,
Epic
like an actual.
PlayStation.
Okay, my bad. That makes sense now. I was like, what are you talking about? Oh, that.
Yeah.
Okay. That'd be interesting.
And they're gonna have the
They have
Epic store, so they're
developers
gonna
and
have
all that
like
stuff.
the foundation for it. They're gonna have all their first party developers, Rocket League, this, that.
All thanks to Fortnite.
So then they can get in your living room and your PC.
How long until people are like, fuck Steam?
People,
going-
that's the
See,
thing because
at
people.
first it was like-
there's still a divide. I feel like there's still a huge
There's still a
divide
heavy
between.
divide.
Okay,
There's
first-
still hella people.
First,
mad.
it was like, fuck yeah, Epic, you're being awesome. And then they started realizing, oh, Epic's owned by Tencent, which is like this really shady video game company, like Chinese video game company. And like they're starting to do moves like this where they fucking buy people up and rip it from Steam. And it's like, but at the end, the Epic store is really bare bones. Like it doesn't have as many features as like this
Yeah.
like Steam, right? It doesn't have like achievements, or it doesn't have like return programs like you do on Steam, right? But at the end of the day, it's like we've had this discussion before. It's like download the fucking other store. Like it's not that big of a deal.
True, but that's the thing that people were like, I don't want to download another launcher. I don't want to do this.
Shut up. Fucking shut up if that was you.
It's a dude.
Like I don't
you
mean
want me to
come
download
off
another
as like
thing?
a douchebag, but shut up.
Jesus Christ, dude! You want me to download this so I can play this game?
Oh, I have to give my email out one more time.
Yeah, dude. The Russians, dude. They're everywhere. The Russians, they're
the
here.
Russians,
The Russians
are
are here.
everywhere. Hey, it's something new. Everyone's right to be scared a little bit.
Like what?
It's Epic, It's not Steam. I'm a little nervous
Sure.
to make those few extra clicks.
Half-Life 3, and then it's over. Like, I mean, like Steam could easily
Drop the mic
end
moment.
this. Like they have Portal, they have Steam, they have so many things that like up their sleeve that they could use. Left 4 Dead, like there's a shit ton of shit that they can do.
Left 4 Dead.
But yet they've been on the top of the mountain because they've been the only one there, right?
Has Steam made any like response to this like Epic just like stealing all these studios and
No,
companies?
I'm
away
pretty
from
sure they
them?
don't give a fuck. I'm still sure they're making money.
They're gonna be like this. They're gonna be like Mikey. Oh, that was Rocket League. All right.
All right, cool.
All right, Rocket
Bye.
League.
Truthfully,
Bye. Adios.
I mean, they're still getting a much bigger cut from developers.
I just
See
wonder
you
what like
next
their move
time.
would be.
I would say their next move is probably going to be that they cut down the percentage that they take, and then they also release or they're like, hey, release the Hounds, and then fucking Half-Life,
Release the
fucking
Hounds.
Left 4 Dead. You get fucking Portal 3. Like they have such heavy guns, and they could be like, bitch, only on Steam. And then I think
You're gonna make me download another launcher.
You think
I
it's
just
curtains after
deleted you
that?
guys. You want me to come back?
I know, and they'd be people. I hate everybody.
But, I mean, that's kind of thing. I mean, the PC thing for sure is that's shaking up a lot. I mean, again, lucky for me, I don't do PC gaming as much or at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm all
Yeah.
about
A bunch
that.
of fucking dorks.
Yeah.
PS5, give me that 8K with 30 frames per second. Give me
It's
that,
alright.
and I'm all up in there. But it's just exciting. It's not exciting. It's just kind of
Hey.
interesting to see.
How often did you have to update your graphics card
For what?
or your
For your
fucking
PlayStation.
drivers?
Oh, for my PlayStation,
Yeah, how
never.
often? Never, right?
Yeah.
It's fucking way
I can't
superior.
remember when I didn't
Fuck
spend that
PC
money.
gaming, you fucking
I can't remember
dorks.
when I.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that for the PC gaming doors, but yeah,
I'm just
for
kidding.
me
I
to-
love you all, but like
Yeah.
you guys have bad opinions. But it's okay. I'm just kidding.
You guys have bad opinions.
it's a PC gaming in the drive. So it's pretty fun. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. I mean, Steam, they're gonna just. Yeah, they're gonna need to change something up. The next bit of news, real quick. It's something that I think a lot of people are excited for.
What are we excited for?
People are excited for Borderlands Trace
Yes.
3.
Let's go.
Are you excited?
No.
Okay.
I've never played Borderlands, but I'm excited because. Are you excited?
A lot of people are getting excited. I'm getting a whiff of that hype. I'm getting a little bit of that.
You
Ooh,
smelling it? Smell the
getting-
roses?
I'm getting a lot of people.
I
like,
smell that stink. The
Is-
hype stink.
Is the
I mean, I don't.
I smell it a little
why
bit.
do you make it negative?
Why does
But why
Mikey
is that-
ruin things? This is why
Why
we.
gotta be
It's
hype
a tangy.
stank?
This is why-
It's a tangy stink.
This is why we can't have nice
Ugh.
things. You just find a way to ruin shit.
Stank.
We're over here
It's
talking
a
about. I got a
stank.
little whiff of that.
It's that hype stank.
It's that stank.
The aroma.
Hype stink. Boop boop. You know what I mean?
God,
Crank
damn.
that muffler. You know what I mean?
Anyways, there's a lot of people who are excited for this,
You
and
sound like one of them anthem
What's that
guys.
stanky stink?
You sound like one of them anthem guys.
he's really bad. Oh,
playing.
what are you talking about? Who? Talking about Anthem?
No, I would
Why
never.
you bring that up?
I would
That
never.
was a bad chapter of my life.
Hey, we're on to the next one. You know what I mean? We're here with, what are we talking about? Borderlands.
That was
Borderlands
negative
3.
hype stank.
But this one
It
looks a
was-
lot more
Hey,
Hey, the
interesting.
next T-shirt, hype stank. Boop boop.
Where does the boop boop come from? What the fuck?
It's a car.
Hype
Oh
stank.
my god,
I
guys!
feel it. I actually kind of like the vibe.
Stank.
It's a vibe.
If you guys like skip the next minute, I don't completely blame you because of Mikey's dumbass.
What's that smell? Keyshawn, what's that smell?
Why are you trying to make it a thing? Why are you trying to make this
Trying
a
to make
thing?
a t-shirt.
It's the hype stank.
He's trying to make
It's
it
not,
a
it's
t-shirt.
not a thing. It won't be a thing. Stop.
Hype stank.
But Borderlands,
Hashtag hype stank.
I'm not gonna give it. It's funny, but
start
I'm not
using
gonna give it. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna start
fucking
using
give
that.
it. No,
Every time I see a new game I'm hyped for, hype stink. Hashtag.
Hashtag hype stank.
you're supposed to say hashtag before.
Hashtag
it.
hype stink.
How you gonna do a hashtag before?
We're gonna do it.
You don't even know how to
Hashtag.
hashtag.
You know why?
Hype
Because
stink.
he on the
hashtag.
hype stank. Hype stank.
Stupid.
Boop boop.
Are y'all done? Are y'all done or y'all finished? I'm just trying to figure the fuck out.
He's so dumb. Oh, get this. Hey, did you mute him, Tambo?
Tumble,
Mute him. All right.
you muted him,
Trying
please,
to-
because I have not.
trying to move
Okay.
forward.
Thank
He's
God.
too hype.
Hey, Tambo, you know what I'm talking about?
He's too hype. You hype for Borderlands 3, Mikey?
Fucking shut the
I'm waiting for you.
Are you hype for Borderlands 3?
Yeah, I'm hyped for Borderlands 3. I mean, okay, I just lied. I'm alright. I don't know why. All that hype
Literally
stank
just went
talk
straight
really got
down,
me
huh?
They're high
fucking.
sec-
All
So
that
here's the
hype.
reason why a lot
I'm-
of people like it. There's good reason for people to get hyped over this. I'm gonna stop trying to use the word hype, but I caught myself using it, so I'm like, fuck. I caught myself using the word hype. I'm gonna try to avoid this word.
Hype's not the bad part.
The stank.
It's that stanky. It's that tangy stank. You know what I mean?
Hype.
Let's
Trust
just
the hype.
get through this bit of news so we can get to listener questions, please. I'm sorry, listeners. This is bad.
It's that smelly smell that smells smelly.
No, why are you
know what I
adding
mean?
on to it? Dog?
I'm changing my Twitter name tonight.
Why are you? Just stop adding on to this.
That smelly smell.
So Borderlands 3. God damn it! I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Honestly,
Honestly, I just want to get over the stanky stank.
They,
Just get over the stanky stank bullshit.
They had some more some details for us. What they telling us?
I don't know, dude.
Randy
I gave up.
He
on
gave
this, dude.
up.
I gave up. There's no way to get back from this. no way to get
Bitchford
back.
did some magic on stage, and ooh-wee. We got
dead.
some some Battlefront.
You don't even
Borderlands
You don't
3.
even know what we're talking about.
Borderlands 3.
So the reason why
Details.
people are excited about Borderlands is that OG loot shoot type game, and people are happy that they're not going with the grain of what all the other games have been becoming.
Loot shoot.
Down, but what the fuck? So all the loot shooters is microtransactions and shit, right? Borderlands 3 is saying, let's get away with all this shit. And you guys are pieces of shit because you guys are still laughing. I'm done. I'm legit done with this now.
I'm
I'm
listening.
legit done.
I'm
I'm legit
listening.
done.
Loot shoot.
This is not a thing. Why is this a thing? It's not even that funny anymore. I'm just laughing because you guys are laughing.
not
Are you
funny.
crying?
No.
Are you? Is there tears? It sounds like there's tears in your eyes right now.
How does it sound like there's tears in my eyes?
Because I'm looking at you.
What does that sound like though?
God, okay,
yeah,
cool.
look, checkmate.
Okay, good. So we could get past this now. Can we get
I'm
past
here.
this?
We're good.
You
We're
should've stopped
calm. We're here
talking.
for it.
I was ready. You said what were they doing in Borderlands?
I didn't know.
The loot shooter?
I don't even know.
It's the original loot shoot.
We were doing so good.
Just cut this
We
part
were
out.
doing so good.
Just cut this part.
We were doing so
Cut the
good.
tape.
I think.
Cut the tape. Alright, go
What the
ahead. I'm
fuck
sorry.
happened?
No, I get it. I get why people are
Weird.
hyped. And we didn't get a lot of details on the game before. So this is like their official reveal event where they give us the details. He made it very clear on stage, Randy Pitchford, just in
I'm
terms
not
of...
even gonna pay attention to him now.
Why?
We're-
People are so angry right now.
People are
I'm
mad.
listening.
Like, get to the fucking point.
Get to your fucking point. People are trying to know about Borderlands. I know people who are genuinely excited about
So
this.
the one thing I did see was Game Informer fucked Randy Pitchford.
Easily.
They tweeted out, like, they had a whole article about how Randy Pitchford lied on microtransactions, but there is going to be microtransactions. But they left out the part before where he was like, there's only going to be, like, microtransactions on cosmetic things, like in Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, he said no microtransactions, and there's going to be cosmetic microtransactions. And then people are easy to night because they never read the article or look into anything further. So then,
No.
yeah. But that's the only thing like I really saw from the event. I mean, what was it? It was like
the whole
gameplay.
microtransaction. But again, that was one of the big things. The microtransaction is that a lot of games are going into this microtransactions only type deal, and then Borderlands is kind of again they want to go back to this
with like co-op that you can do, but it's primarily single player, right?
First
Yeah,
of all,
but
microtransactions aren't even bad. Like, I'm not harmed by
it
the
was
fact that
it was getting to a certain point, and I'm glad that Borderlands isn't
games.
following the whole trail. They're not following what people are liking. They're sticking to what they like, kind of what you were saying earlier, to the point of like developers and people are just saying, "Hey, this is the game. This is what it is. You guys don't like it? Go fuck yourselves." And it's really cool because again, Borderlands 3 is why are you laughing? There's no fun in this show anymore.
You gotta stop. You gotta don't stop because
I can't giggle. Why are you mad at me?
So the Borderlands things, right? Like Mikey was saying, the microtransaction, that's one thing that got people excited. Single player co-op, a lot of people are excited about that because co-op, they finally got, it feels like they got that balance now. So if you kind of like, remember that issue you had with Far Cry?
Yeah.
Where, you know,
Where
your
you don't
homie
level up
joined
with
and then you love your
Yeah.
Guess Borderlands has the perfect solution for you.
See,
So for
I
co-op,
fuck with that.
everyone receives their own stream of loot and a level balancing tool that keeps everyone fighting enemies and receiving loot at their own level. This feature is called loot instancing, according to Gearbox, and if you prefer to work all the Borderlands games, I said you could turn that option off. So again, it's the idea of balance. It's, hey, if you're playing with me and you're like level 30, I'm barely level 2, I can still roll with you.
So what does that mean
and
though? Like,
everything
if
else.
we're both shooting at the same enemy, like, does he just do more damage to you? If you're a higher level, like, what does that mean?
I think
for
the
real?
level is so it's just it literally just goes to your level.
But what if
It's
you're higher level than
balancing.
me? That's what I'm saying. So like, are they gonna be
So
like?
I
in between?
believe the way that from what it says and from what I read,
hits
it's
are gonna affect you more than it would affect you.
yeah.
Is that what they're saying?
There's like legit level balancing in now, like where it's like everything.
dope.
Your enemies are your level enemies. My level enemies are my level enemies. So it's just balance.
That's interesting. I want to see how that works because that sounds like it could go a little weird.
I mean,
Trying to get certain, like,
Borderlands
bosses
is
and
the OG, man. They're the triple OGs. They're the ones who kind of created this, and then they're definitely gonna do right. And everybody got excited about the co-op option because again,
Even to the internet
co-op
to
is gonna be
expose
really
it.
cool. I mean, the way that they're doing it now, you got your ship. Your ship is kind of like, again, like the tower, referencing Destiny, is like where you kind of create everything, your loot, everything. Sorry, and that's gonna be like your base. And from what I've seen from Borderlands 3, I'm really excited about the game.
Hyped.
You're mildly.
I'm hyped. Choo choo, boo boo, whatever the fuck you guys were saying
I'm
earlier.
stink.
But it's a game that I'm excited for.
Come on,
I feel like
move
right now the way that my gaming experiences are is like all my friends are kind of doing their own backlog games. I'm over here, Sekiro. I think Borderlands 3 is gonna be a game where everybody kind of bands back together. You know, Avengers Assemble. What's
The
good?
boys are back again.
Boys are back. Game nights. You know, I'm
The
not playing with
boys are
Mikey.
back in town.
And that's where it's at. I mean, it's again, Borderlands look like it's gonna be a very fun game. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be a story-driven experience. It's not gonna be that. It's just a fun
It's gonna be
game.
a little bit story driven.
A little sprinkle of it. But again, it's gonna be very, very heavy on just having fun, and
you
that's
like-
what I want.
I heard Borderlands is gonna be like 30 hours. Do you like long games? How does that make you feel? If a game has a really long campaign,
30 hours isn't even that long.
That's not
30 hours
long.
isn't that long.
You know how many
That's
hours
if you just play the game like you have no luck, like you're off for 3 days
I only
straight.
you know how many
type.
hours I put into Breath of the Wild, and that's a single player game.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I put in more than
Days
100
Gone's
probably.
like 50 hours.
I know I put in more than 100.
Does that
in
discourage you
Zelda.
from playing the game though? Like if it's too long, like how much of that is
No.
like just walking around?
It's hard. I mean,
Not really.
you're not really gonna be walking around.
I'm just saying, like, how much time is
It
that?
depends
like
on the
30
game.
hours.
Like Red Dead Redemption, nah, I'm cool.
Okay.
It depends on the game.
The
Like,
Old
what
Town
if-
Road.
Like if Crash Bandicoot came out tomorrow, there was a 90-hour Crash Bandicoot VR experience.
You're gonna eat that up.
I'm for it.
Sign me up.
Take a week off.
I'm gonna run it back twice. You're gonna run it back
I
twice.
took a whole weekend off for Crash Team Racing.
He did do that. I remember that.
I'm not judging you at all. Not even judging you.
It's okay to judge. I'm judging a little bit.
A little bit.
It's alright. Haters gonna hate.
Haters gonna hate.
Players
I like
gonna
that.
play. You know what I mean?
But again, it's just interesting. It's gonna be a fun
Honestly.
game to play. And I hate you so much. Any other bit of news you guys want to share real quick?
No, I mean, in terms of the God damn, Tom.
Tambo, that was a solid like 8 out of 10.
In terms of the Borderlands news, I'm just not a big Borderlands fan. Like I've played the first one and I dabbled in the second
I
one.
dabbled into the.
Never
It's
played it.
cool. Not my kind of experience I'm looking for.
What turns you off?
Honestly, I
The
don't.
loot
I like
shooter. The grind.
Yeah, I guess.
Is
but
it the
like I
grind?
like
Is
Days
it the
Gone's
grind?
grind so far.
Days
I mean,
Gone
we'll
is
see.
not a grind. You
We'll
don't.
see.
You don't play. You don't keep doing the same mission and mission to get a different gun.
It
the same
sounds
gun.
like from what he described earlier. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds like Days Gone. Like I probably put like maybe like
But-
at most like 10, 15 hours before I'm like okay,
You.
Back
I
to
think
Mortal
you could
Kombat or
beat
back to
the
something
main
else.
story in like 20 hours in Days Gone.
just like
Maybe
just.
dedication.
But then you're gonna miss out on like the side quests and upgrades and weapons. I'm sure.
True that. True that. Valid point.
I'm
So,
like
like,
a couple hours.
Is it worth it? Just to beat the game at the hardest difficulty possible because you skipped out on everything else.
And play it. I said play it.
I mean, I would try it. I'm not gonna. As I'm saying, I'd try it, but it doesn't sound like I'm something I'd like stick to. Only because like I'd be running around fetching shit.
It's Tambo, okay?
Tumble's fine, dude.
I'm hearing noises.
Oh, I was
That
concerned.
was
right
a
there.
tumble, I think.
I heard.
You're hearing shit.
No, I mean that's it. That's all I gotta say on Borderlands.
Yeah, Borderlands 3.
I'm excited for it.
We'll see.
I'm on that hype train.
You know what I mean?
I'm
know what
okay
they
with
burn?
that.
What's
it's-
that smell?
If you just give me two, that's
What's
good.
that smell?
I don't know what that 10-minute,
What's that
5-minute
smell,
binge of what the fuck
Keyshawn?
just happened.
That smelly smell.
It's the hype stank.
You say hype train.
Hype stank.
You can do train. I'm gonna cut the shit off. Sure.
Hype train's a thing.
You're a thing.
You gotta trademark something.
So yeah, guys. Let's get into the listener questions. We got a cool amount of listener questions.
This
Oh,
there
wait,
question.
or
questions.
let me see. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick because
Look at him.
never mind. We gonna talk about it because I was gonna say I was making sure there was a question about
Oh.
the Game of Thrones and my
The
boy
game.
Young Gene.
Young Gene.
He asked, "What are your predictions for the end of Game of Thrones? Also, how can Marvel ever top Endgame? That movie was insane."
He was with a
He
little
said-
2 for 1.
He's a new supporter here, and it would be awesome if you can answer my questions in the next podcast.
Little
Well,
2
guess
for
what,
1
Eugene?
special.
We got your back. We
Oh,
appreciate
you're
you.
such a nice host. Look at
I'm
you.
trying to make a shout out to my homies, you know? Shout
Alright,
out to
hey,
Eugene.
Shout out to the homies.
Eugene.
All of you watching, listening, shout out.
So, everybody,
I
exactly
want to know
right.
your names. So just,
But
comment.
let's get into the predictions of predictions for the end of Game of Thrones. Before we get
You
to
go first.
predictions, before we
Go
get to
first.
predictions, before we get to that, you give me Mikey because Mikey's gonna go snooze real quick. Cause
Yup.
we gonna talk about let's get
It's
comfy
called
real
a
quick.
minute without Mikey.
A minute without Game of Thrones, my dude. Episode 3, Battle for Winterfell. Battle of Winterfell.
I am hyped.
could
I
care
am
less.
hyped for this.
What'd you think about the last episode though?
Bro, the last episode,
Was your TV too dark?
my TV was too dark. Like, I seen some shit. Like, I had to turn the lights all the way the fuck off
Yeah.
just so I could see what the fuck was
Get
going
that
on.
shit calibrated.
Sorry, nobody has a fucking Q9.
All
on
right,
TV,
sorry.
fuck.
Sorry. But from what I did see or was able to make out from my dark ass screen, it was amazing. Like all
It
the
was
fire,
dope.
the whole scene, like I felt the whole vibe. I couldn't really see when they kind of just ran into the darkness. I was just like, okay,
Oh, the
it's real
Dothraki,
dark
right?
out there. It's
When
dark
you had the
outside.
Dothraki and you had the flames and they all just
Yeah.
got killed.
I was just like, damn. And you just see the little fire just slowly go away. I was like,
Slowly like
fuck.
fading and you're like, holy shit, that's all
I
the-
thought they all died. And then they come running back. I was like, why is that means it's time to run. Why is everyone just standing there? It's time to go.
Exactly.
How do you
but
feel? How do you feel?
I was all it was a roller coaster of emotions, man. I just finished watching Endgame. Next thing you know, we're about to go watch another Stark fight, and I'm like, holy shit, what's gonna happen? And the movie started the show was just started off like suspenseful, like okay, it's gonna happen,
It
and
was
then the
straight
action
action.
happened.
The whole time was action. It was
And it was
beautiful.
just so good, dude. I mean, people were dying left and right. I'm glad nobody major died. I think it like a lot
What
of
you mean
B-lists.
no one major died? We lost Jorah.
Lady Tormund? No. What's
We
her
lost
name? I'm sorry.
Jorah. We
Mormont?
lost Lady Mormont.
Mormont. There you go, Mormont.
Spoilers.
She went out with a G.
Ain't no spoilers.
I mean,
If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it.
yeah, it's
I'm
your
not gonna
fault
spoil
at this
this for
point.
you. All right, you need to
Yeah.
get in there. It's been too long.
She went out like a G. She killed the giant. Like that was her
She
way
did.
to go.
She went out strong. I'm very proud of her.
Yeah, so she went out like a G, and I
But
was
then
really
she got
happy
brought
about
back
that.
to life, and I was like, "Fuck,
That was
that's
crazy.
a strong bitch now."
And everybody was like, the crypt, and then guess what? The Night King
Oh.
straight up was like, "Rise, my dead." Killed
I thought
everybody.
Tyrion was gonna die. I really did.
That
I was
moment,
gonna be
right?
So hurt.
There's little moments like that, but I think they're gonna save that for the 5th episode.
You
'cause
think he's gonna die?
I think so.
You think Tyrion's gonna die?
Tyrion, as much as
I
I
get
hate
right
to
into
say
your
it,
predictions. What's up? What's your predictions? What's up?
I still think
What's up, boy?
I want to say Sansa.
Sansa what?
I think one of the Winterfell gonna win. Winterfell gonna be in the throne.
Winterfell
I don't know if it's gonna be
or
Sansa,
Daenerys?
Arya, or Jon, but one of my boys are gonna be
There's
there.
some women in there.
One of the Starks are gonna be up in that throne
Okay.
for sure. I think this next episode is gonna be more of the build up for the 5th episode, because the 5th episode I think is gonna be another big battle, like for the throne type.
So you think this episode is more like straight?
It's gonna be
story,
another. I think it's gonna be straight
slow.
story. It's gonna be battle for the throne.
dialogue. Yeah, I mean, I like it. Game of Thrones is real good for that. Like it's
'Cause
it's
again,
good
it's-
to follow. Like it's good information. Like you need to hear some of this dialogue.
I don't know how I feel. I still wish I saw the Night King fight more. I feel like you just barely saw him. He took a fucking fire blast from Charizard and fucking. He was like, "I'm cool." Like, not very effective. What's good? And he just kind of kept walking.
Put your mic down.
Put your mic
You're
down.
Tambo quick.
You don't even know what you're gonna
Look.
say. What you gonna say, Mikey?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Yeah,
I know.
Keep it that way.
Broke ass.
But, I mean, I don't really care. I didn't really care for the Night King, honestly.
I wanted more, but all right. Ooh,
What do you want to see from the Night King? You want to see him swing a sword?
I wanted him to fight. That 1v1. He's like, he said
There is no
1v1.
1v1. He has the army of the dead.
He
What
was
do you
about
mean?
a
He
1v1 Jon
literally-
Snow, and he's like, "Nah, I can't fuck with Jon
No,
Snow."
he doesn't do
Rise my
1v1s.
dead.
Exactly. Like there was no 1v1 that be had.
And he fucking needed some shit to kill the dragon, but he missed.
to
Oh,
be
his little
had.
spear.
Little icicle spear.
The lions are in the bushes. That one.
Exactly. Overall, that episode was just really good. I mean, it was supposed to be the longest battle television
That was a
history.
great episode.
Arya,
stole the fucking show.
She
I
the
forgot
one.
the fucking actor's name, but
Macy.
Macy who?
That's the actor for Arya.
Macy who?
Williams, I think.
Macy Williams?
I think
Oh yeah,
so.
the Ellie.
The Ellie.
She was supposed to play Ellie.
Oh, was she really? Oh, fuck.
But Macy Williams, phenomenal. Good shit.
Just
Oh
she
my
was
God.
going in.
I was like, oh shit. I was nervous with her when she was in the library.
Dude, and then she came out of nowhere. She was talking to the what was that guy? I'm bad with names, but
Clegane, the Hound.
yeah, but she was,
Did you say
and
Clegane?
there were all three of them in the
What's
room
his
though. It was Arya, Clegane, and another chick,
I just call
the
her the
fire
Red Woman.
goddess.
The Red Woman.
The
That's
Red
what-
Woman.
Yeah, that's how they refer to her.
And she was straight up like, "You kill a person with brown eyes and blue eyes," and she's like, "Hey, blue eyes?"
And she just
Blue
runs out
eyes?
the room.
And she's like, "Whoa, I got you, chief!" And she starts running out. She booked out the window.
Not today, Dad.
And then not today. And then that scene was pretty nice. That was a pretty dope. Like the way he died, he was like,
Bruh.
switcheroo, bam, caught you with a
She
knife.
came out the darkness like a monkey. I was like,
I did not
whoa,
expect that shit.
whoa.
And you see like the cloud of mist, and you just see it coming out. It's a really great episode. As far as predictions,
You
I
didn't tell
think
me your predictions.
again, it's gonna be the next episode's gonna be story driven. It's gonna be about battle, importance,
You
all that
just supposed to
shit.
predict the story, not the
Long
next
story
episode.
long story short.
Going forward after you've seen
I said one of the
episode
Starks
3,
is gonna be in that bitch.
That's a terrible prediction.
You already know.
That's so
you already know
vague.
Jamie's gonna kill Cersei.
Look, check
We
this
gonna
out.
get Brienne, and the Hound going against the Mountain. We gonna get that. We
Brienne
gonna get
and
that.
the Hound.
Brienne and the Hound. They gonna go and they gonna double
Okay,
team. You gonna and then Jamie gonna kill Cersei. You already know that's gonna happen.
okay.
And then I don't know. That's like those are like my guarantee. Like those are the ones I feel really strongly about. Everything else, they could fuck me over, and I'll be like, what the fuck?
So, my predictions.
Let me hear
What's
yours.
your predictions, Keyshawn?
My predictions, right? So they're gonna regroup after this fucking,
They regroup.
obviously what just happened.
'Kay.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna find out who's still alive.
Mhm.
She still has 2 dragons based off those previews.
Those.
Still got 2
I'm hyping them
dragons.
up.
We still got Arya. I thought she was gonna fucking die.
Mhm.
Thank
Mhm.
God. Still got Arya. But what I think is gonna happen going forward is we're gonna go to the island, right?
Oh, the island where
The little Greyjoy island,
Greyjoy's
wherever
at,
they
yeah.
are.
they gonna flank them.
I think Yara's gonna be there
Yeah, she said she's
before
gonna be
what's his face, the uncle and Cersei get there.
there.
Have some shit set up. They're gonna fucking come through. They're gonna be at war, right? And then Daenerys and the dragons and shit, and everybody else gonna come through. And it's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like a sandwich. From that point on, that's when
Yeah.
you're gonna get.
Sandwich. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
BLT
You know what I mean? Because they're
up in
gonna
I
be
know
there
you're
already,
gonna
and
know,
then
yeah,
the dragons
yeah.
and shit gonna come the other side on some, like, some sandwich shit.
Interesting.
So,
Some might say DP.
Jaime's gonna kill Cersei,
Okay.
right? And like probably like shortly or even before that scene, the Hound's gonna kill Jaime. I mean, not Hound, the Mountain. The Mountain's gonna kill Jaime.
Damn.
Big ass dude, fucking attached to the hip for
Kill
Cersei.
him.
Definitely gonna kill Jaime.
Fuck. Okay.
Fucking mountain in this.
The
You, know,
Mountain.
you don't get it. You don't get it. But you're right. Yeah, that's a kind of weird name.
Or oh fuck, I just fucking had a. It might be Bronn. Is it Bronn? No,
Bran?
not Bran. Tyrion's friend that helped him stay alive Is it Braun?
Oh, the guy. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. The one who he got the. Ooh, wait. Yeah, he could kill him too
Don't
because he
forget
got
about
the little bow now. It's like, yo,
Yup.
you go kill him just like we killed my father. Ooh.
Yup. But I still think
He disappeared.
I
for
agree
a
with you
minute.
with Clegane's. Clegane's definitely gonna have to fight the mountain.
Yeah,
Like the
easy.
Hound has to fight the mountain. Has to.
homie.
Clegane, that's his real
Yeah.
name. You know. I feel for him.
You on first name basis?
I like him a
You
little
on
bit.
first
I
name
like him a
basis?
little bit, so I know I know his first name. Right?
you gotta like that.
I got to.
That's cool.
Who's after
Let me
they
ask you
kill
this.
Cersei?
Who's on the throne? Just let me just get to the point. Who's
It's gonna be
the
Jon
throne?
on the throne, of course.
Jon?
Jon on the throne. Daenerys is
Daenerys
gonna
gonna
die.
die?
I feel like Daenerys either she's gonna die or she's gonna have like a major like fucking change. Especially, I think she's gonna change, especially after Jorah dies. I think that's what's gonna change her. I think she's gonna be like, "You're right,
She's
Jon."
like, I lost my guy.
Yeah.
He's my right hand man.
Right.
You my right hand.
She's like, "You know what, Jon?
Do-do-do.
It's
You
yours."
my go-do.
And then Game of Thrones in it.
Learn
Dun,
everything about
dun,
you.
dun, 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 dun,
I think we
dun.
just lost 15 subscribers.
No,
I'm
we
sorry,
gained
guys.
like 100 because people love Game of Thrones.
But
And if you don't watch Game of Thrones,
You
something's
heard it
wrong
here
with you. I'm pretty sure if you're on the Twitter sphere and you're not watching Game of Thrones
Twitter sphere.
from like Sunday from like 6 to like the next day, you feel so left out with all the memes, retweets, likes of everybody talking about Game of Thrones.
No one gives a fuck. You know what I mean?
Anyways, anybody cares.
Fuck you too, Tambo. Over here laughing. Don't laugh at his jokes.
But let's go into the second part of the question. Fuck. It's gonna be about how can Marvel
What was
ever
the second
top
part?
Endgame? Yeah, because Eugene he's a
Oh,
new
my
time
fault.
listener,
My
bro.
bad. My bad.
But
I
it kind of
didn't
goes
know.
with
I forgot.
the homie Jonas. Jonas is kind of another question as well. It says it's like a 2-for-1. We're gonna bind those two questions. Like with the Fox deal officially done now.
How
Thoughts
you
on
made us with another 2 for 1?
because I can. Okay,
I'm
it's
just
my
playing.
show.
I'm just
God damn it,
playing.
do what I want.
All right, you right.
With the Fox,
My bad,
with the
Chief.
Fox deal officially done now. Thoughts on how much this is going to influence Phase 4 of MCU? Are you guys excited, scared, or indifferent? Mikey, you've been quiet long enough. Let me hear what you think about new
Thank
Marvel.
God,
Let
someone
me hear
who knows
you.
what they're talking about speaking. You know what I
Let
mean?
me hear what you think
Here
about
we go.
Marvel Phase 4 and what's going to happen. Eugene and Jonas want to know what's going to happen
Here's what's gonna happen. All right,
and how can they ever top Endgame.
it's gonna be cosmic. We're gonna go into the cosmic universe.
Okay.
Universe?
Universe.
Okay.
We're gonna get those people I didn't remember. Fucking Adam Witcher, the homie, actually
Adam
gave me the
Witcher.
name of him. Actually, let
For
me
what?
look him up.
Like
Because
villains or
yeah. So in the last episode, I was trying to
Galactus and all that
figure
shit or
out.
what?
No. I mean, I'm sure we'll get a Galactus movie. So we are gonna see the 20th Century Fox. So we're gonna see Fantastic Four, and we're
Dr.
gonna
Doom.
see Doctor Doom, and we're gonna see all that shit, right?
Yeah, there's another fucking major villain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And then we're also gonna see that Spider-Man villain, or not Spider-Man villain.
Mysterio?
No, the guy who jumps around in time.
Jumper.
No, what
No.
the fuck's his name?
From X-Men, right?
No,
You seen Jumper?
he's like an Avengers villain. And
He's,
sometimes he's Tony Stark in the
I know.
comics.
Yeah, no. I know
I
what you're talking
fucking
about.
forgot. his
Reverse
name.
Flash.
No, there's. I
Shut up.
remember we talked about it earlier.
Externals. So we're gonna get an Externals movie, right?
Okay.
To kick off the cosmic universe, right? And then people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, there's more to this shit." And then we're gonna get like a Silver Surfer movie, I'm sure.
Positive.
We're gonna get Guardians of the Galaxy 3 or
With Thor.
or yeah, we're gonna get As Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
No. Well, they just.
Oh
they
my
just.
God, I
Well, I
can't
remember.
believe you said that.
I remember reading that Thor.
Oh,
Chris Hemsworth
wait,
signed up.
spoilers. Fuck.
What?
For Endgame.
What's in game?
So yeah, I guess. If you haven't seen it by now, go fuck yourself.
Honestly, it's
It's
we're
a
coming
given.
into the second weekend.
It's a
like,
given.
You
But
need
long
to see
story
it.
short, Chris Hemsworth signed on for 2 more X-Men movies.
X-Men.
Or sorry,
Like
Marvel
X-Men.
movies.
Okay.
So
He said he'd do it forever as long as it keeps being fun.
No,
Like,
exactly.
I think he was gonna get burnt out, but Ragnarok really kind of
And
rejuvenated
especially-
him, and then
Mhm.
his arc in
They really
the
did
Infinity
Ragnarok.
fucking movies.
And then by him joining kind of Guardians, it kind of puts him in the backseat
Yeah,
a
I
little
think
bit.
that
He's
was a
not
good-
like the header of it.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good move. Like it's just fun, especially the dynamic between Chris Pratt and Star-Lord and Thor. Like that dynamic is really, really great.
and
I feel like
Gamora,
it's
even
really cool.
Gamora, I think that'd be a really
That'd be
fun.
really fun. So
Gamora's dead. Alright.
Why you gotta break
She
it down
gone.
like that? What?
'cause I had
Dumbo,
to-
you thinking
Yeah, I was
something?
on some nerdy shit, which I obviously didn't see Endgame, so I had to fucking.
You didn't see Endgame. She was there.
You
at
didn't
the
see
end battle.
Infinity War because that's when she died.
Yeah, but did you see Endgame, the sequel?
I did see the sequel.
Then
She wasn't there. That wasn't
Then you know
Sigourney.
she's alive.
No, that was a different time.
That's
Anyway,
Didn't
we're
follow
gonna
it.
get too much into Avenger spoilers,
So
so I
go
don't
ahead.
want to get too much into it. Yeah, so it is really
Cosmic.
exciting. That
Cosmic
it's
as
gonna be
fuck.
cosmic. We are gonna get some Earth stories. Spider-Man: Far From
We
Home is like
talked
the
about
end
that,
of Phase 2 or 3, and then Phase 4 is gonna be all cosmic shit. I'm really excited. We're gonna get Captain Marvel 2. We're gonna get Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We're gonna get the Externals movie. I'm sure we're gonna get.
They're gonna get Secret Wars, the Scrolls, all that shit.
Yeah. I think
There's a
gonna be
lot of things they
cool
could do.
shit.
But you're absolutely right. Cosmic. Are you scared they're gonna go cosmic though? Are you more excited?
Nah,
What you
at
thinking?
this point, fucking do
I'm-
whatever.
Marvel
You
could do
gave
whatever,
me one of
right?
the most beautiful.
I'm excited for the cast. I just want to see who they
They
cast
start
for a lot
casting more.
of these parts. Like
It's good. I mean, exactly. I mean,
We're gonna get a Black
if and
Panther
when
movie.
they make a whole like X-Men cast again, all
Bomb
over
Bay.
again,
sorry.
I'm excited of who they cast as like the new X-Men out of like after this Dark Phoenix bullshit that nobody really is gonna care about. I'll still go watch it.
Keep Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. I think that'd be
Probably.
a clever move.
That'd be. I mean, have to at this
I
point.
think that'd be a very clever
They
move.
could do a 3. They could do a 3.
Because then he could break the third wall and be like,
Easy.
yeah.
But no, exactly. I think that would be really interesting, really good.
Scarlet Witch and Vision. Like, there's
Scarlet
there's
Witch.
a tons of
whole
shit that they
bunch.
could
Vision already did though. R.I.P.
do. Apparently, they have a
real quick,
fucking
though.
short, fucking Disney Plus movie.
I don't know. Probably prequel shit, just like the Black Widow movie. What you thinking? Are you excited for Phase 4? What are they gonna do? How they go? How are they gonna
I
be?
am. Yeah, I said
Endgame.
I'm excited for the cast.
Who's gonna be the
excited to
next?
see
Who do you
plays
think
these
is gonna be?
parts.
I still think the next big major villain is gonna be Galactus.
Galactus, King the Conqueror, which is the guy's name. That I was thinking
That's
of.
the guy I was thinking about. Yeah.
I could see King the Conqueror. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of different
Because
ways
even
they
I
could
still
go.
I hope they do Doctor. If they ever get to Doctor Doom, I hope they do him really really well.
We could get Dormammu
I'm trying
again.
to see.
They could get Apocalypse. They could get Apocalypse now. There's a
they could
whole
throw a
new
Joker in there.
chapter like they could fucking get
little
changed.
universe crossing.
Oh, but you better correct yourself when you said that. Drop that
I'm
name
just
right there.
playing.
I was
I'm
about to
just playing.
fuck you up.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, no, I
little
think that'd
Riddler.
be very cool. Like Galactus, Silver Surfer kind of
Silver
duo.
Surfer. But then you're absolutely right. It definitely 100% goes into cosmic. Definitely goes out there. And I'm glad that they kind of experienced it and they dabbled it with Guardians of the Galaxy because they know how to navigate and how to story tell a little bit with the space and how that gets.
You're gonna see
confusing
James
stuff.
Gunn in a lot of these.
He's gonna be
Like,
the
I
he's gonna be
think
the next
he's gonna
Russo
be
brothers. He's gonna be the next Russo where like kind of takes the helm and be like,
think so.
I'm the captain now.
I think so. Just
running
in terms
shit.
of like the galactic shit, I think he's gonna
Got
be
it
able to handle that very
down
well.
pack.
Well, we still need Spider-Man Far From Home. I still think Spider-Man Far From Home is gonna be obviously about his.
Do we
arc.
keep this Spider-Man or do we get another one? 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
hell
tired
no,
of
you
Spider-Man
keep this Spider-Man.
reboots.
No, you keep
We'll
Tom
see,
Holland.
Sony.
You keep Tom Holland as long as forever you fucking can. I don't give a
He's
shit.
He's
gonna
got
fucking
one
get
more
recast
movie.
as a Human
You
Torch.
guess what? Another contract. I don't care how much you break the bank.
He's gonna be
Tom
Spider-Man
Holland is
and
my
the Human
But
fucking
that's up to
favorite
Sony.
Spider-Man.
So, that's the thing. I don't know if Sony's gonna play nice.
Shut the fuck
I don't know if Sony's
Don't
gonna
give,
play
don't give me
nice.
that bad juju. You give me that bad voodoo mama
I'm
juju
just
right
being
now.
real.
You need to stop.
Because
That's
Sony
right.
knows
Give me
that they
bad
can do
voodoo
shit
mama
on
juju.
their own and be successful.
I was
now.
about to do la 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 la. I don't want to hear it. But you're absolutely right. It sucks that it's in the hands of Sony and everybody else's like properties. Like, oh, it's my properties.
You think Disney just
sucks.
offers Sony a gross amount of money?
I feel like
I
that's
feel
the
like
only way to
that's
do
what
it.
Disney
Like
does.
if they do that, like Disney goes
'Cause
like,
they can make it
here's
back easy.
$6 billion.
I
Okay,
feel
I
like
don't know
that's
about all
literally
that.
how Disney
About all
fucking
that.
But
business
I
conferences go.
think they would push it though.
Sit in the
They
office.
did
I
push it,
think they
but-
would try to get
13
it back.
billion for the Spider-Man license, and they just stare at your eyes.
Yeah, I
15
can't,
billion.
dude. If they don't get Tom Holland, man, I'll be
Or they just call him Spider something, like Spider
Spider
Boy
something.
or
Spider Hombre
Male,
in Spanish.
Spider Male,
It's pretty dope. It's
Just
pretty dope.
stop.
and they just
Just
rip it
stop.
off.
But like I said, so Spider-Man,
the
I still think
symbol.
so. Real quick, Far From Home, I still think it's gonna be obviously about him going to England, whatever, fighting Mysterio. But I think the reason why Nick Fury's in the trailer is because he's trying to get a new set of Avengers, and I think that's what's gonna be. That's how Phase 3 ends, and Phase 4 is just again trying to get another set of Avengers because of obviously what happened in the game.
The end credit scene is gonna be like set up like the cosmic ship.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like Galactus.
it's gonna be But I really think that's why he's there. He's probably gonna be like, hey, we need a new set of Avengers. We need a new set of
Maybe
heroes.
not. Maybe it like just sets up the
There's something
the
to set up
Internals.
Phase 4. Internals would be great.
Yeah,
or
because
Skrulls.
I don't think we're ready for like the big villain reveal yet.
I don't think so either.
I think it's too soon.
I don't know how they're gonna connect the dots from so many movies, especially after Endgame. Like,
But I
mean,
believe it. They did it.
Guardians
They're
of the
gonna
Galaxy
do
would
it.
be like the easiest way to do it, but like, how would you string in all the other fucking?
What do you mean? Captain Marvel, she's already cosmic.
Okay,
Just
Captain
Cosmic.
Marvel. Okay,
A lot
she's-
of
Doctor Strange.
But that's it.
still.
I mean, there's
Doctor
gonna be
Strange, not really.
There's gonna be some. Yeah, Doctor Strange definitely is gonna go cosmic.
I
You
don't
could
see it.
definitely do that.
Oh, he was in space with Dormammu. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
You're
My
right.
bad.
Chill.
I mean, there's gonna be like a set of there's still gonna be Earth stories, just like there were space stories sprinkled in through Phase 1 and 2.
Yeah. now you
But it's
flip
gonna
it.
be primarily gonna be space stories, just like Phase 1 and 2.
So we're
was
gonna have like a
primarily Earth
Spider-Man
stories.
villain, and then he's gonna be in space.
No. Spider-Man
No.
will stay on
Do
Earth.
we keep Ant-Man? Like, there's
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
fucking.
Yeah, they will stay on Earth. They will be sprinkled in there, but primarily we're gonna get all the space stories, and then every once in a while we'll get an Earth story sprinkled in.
We're
just
getting another
like,
Hulk movie, maybe.
no,
Professor Hulk? No, he's
those
done.
rights are fucked.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be.
Oh,
Fuck
no
you,
Hulk.
Universal.
He's gonna be the. He's gonna be the guy who just like gets a 2-minute scene and that's it.
Give me another Ragnarok.
He just turned into Professor Hulk, and we get. To
Yeah, and he
see
fucked up
nothing
his
from
arm.
him.
You see what happens? Jesus Christ.
I think we only get one Guardians movie with him.
I think so.
with Hulk.
That's good to say.
Just no with
Just
with,
all the whole cast and everything. Yeah.
with the guy.
The guy. We get
Spoilers,
one movie
bro.
with The guy.
Spoilers, bro.
Well, I'm not spoiled because I don't know who we're talking about.
But I mean, I'm just excited. Again, I'm so much of a fanboy. I could turn the other cheek when it comes to like to stupid story or whatever. I could
Who
easily.
cares? They're gonna fix it. They're
Um,
at this point. They have a formula and they're gonna go with it and they're gonna build off James Gunn's formula for space.
Easy. And then they're gonna film it. They already announced that as soon as they're so ready to get on Guardians of the Galaxy 3, they're like, hey James Gunn, as soon as you're done with fucking Suicide Squad, do this movie like ASAP Rocky. Like they want you to do
Like
it.
ASAP Rocky.
They want you to do it quick. But yeah, man, I'm excited for it. I know you're excited for
He
it.
got
Everybody's excited.
cashed out, got another job, and then got cash back in.
Oh, dude, fucking genius, baller move.
Probably the most expensive thing fucking Marvel's done, just in terms of
Getting him
Disney's
back.
done.
Hey,
just
I
in
ain't even
terms of,
mad.
like,
I bet they regret
here,
that.
we're going to cash you out, and we're going to cash you back in, and then also DC's going to cash you out.
That's crazy.
If James Gunn start doing both, I mean DC can make a resurgence.
No.
No.
Okay, let's
You don't
go.
think so?
Let's just end this
Hey,
now.
we're
gonna end this
come
now.
on.
Okay, and if you like this
Bring
podcast,
DC back.
Thank you guys
Make DC good again.
for listening to this
Racist.
wonderful, beautiful episode. I don't know. We definitely went off the rails a little bit.
Oh,
I don't
definitely.
know.
shout out to Adam. We got your
Adam,
we got
what's
your question, but I think we kind of answered it throughout the show.
We definitely did. Adam,
But thank you. We appreciate all the
He-
love you give us.
Yeah, Adam,
course.
I'm gonna make a separate
He enjoys the
review
new-
for Mortal Kombat. I didn't want to say too much because I'm gonna put a lot of it in that video, but
Mm-hmm.
make that separately for you, okay?
But this episode is going to be really great. But we don't want you guys to forget about the Couch Clash. We don't want you to forget about the vlog that these two beautiful, handsome people did. We don't want you guys to forget about Old Games Old, that bi-weekly show with Noah and Eli. They talk about the OG Borderlands. If you guys want to know about Borderlands, it's a great way for you guys to kind of get your feet wet and
Where did
kind
it
of get
start?
in there. You know, let's get
What's the story?
see that
Borderland
video,
origins.
watch
Why are
that
people
video.
hyped? Why do people love it? Go
They
check out OGO.
OGO will let you know
See what's up
why.
with that
and
smell. See if you can smell that
Dude,
smelly smell.
Also, cop an OGOT in the description down below,
Really cool
or a
show.
completely consensual. Oh, I'm not wearing it.
I know.
Completely consensual T-shirt, a completely consensual hoodie all over.
Hoodie.
90s theme, the hotness, a Tambo vlog shirt.
Tambo.
Tambo. Get that hype stank. We got it down in the description down below.
Definitely. So thank you guys. Obviously, of course, please subscribe, like, rate, share, everything you can to help us out. We always appreciate that support. You could always watch us on youtube.com/chippedtoothgaming. We're on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, whatever. Those are the only three I know.
Everything?
We're on we're on everything. Man.
Everything.
Everything you can think of. And again, new shows, Couch Clashes, completely consensual. We dropping this on Friday. Thank you guys for listening. Facebook, Instagram,
Bro,
Twitter.
the camera's still rolling.
It's always rolling because I don't know. We're gonna zoom in on this spot right here specifically. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at CTGVids. You can follow Supercuts Doherty at Cheeks_Junior.
Until next time, players.
And then you got that kid Flowers, ever so nasty.
What's up? I mean, goodbye.
Hello. And then you can always follow me, please, at Compa Andres.
Yep.
Best way to end it. Thank you guys for listening. We're gonna talk to you soon.
Peace.
Talk to you soon, baby girl.